Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Minister for Education Sumana Shrestha expresses commitment to retrieve encroached lands of Tribhuvan University. The meeting between 5 parties to remove obstruction at the Parliament ends inconclusive after all of them remain firm on their stances. Home Minister Samachar requests Speaker for time to address the Parliament as opposition continues demanding for a probe into his alleged involvement in the cooperative scandal. And Ministry of Youth and Sports demands for details of structures that have yet to attain standards within 5 days, warns of actions against NSC and ENFA otherwise. Minister for Education Sumana Shrestha has said that a probe committee will be formed to investigate the issue related to encroached land of Tribhuvan University. Around 1,500 ropenis out of the total of 3,700 ropenis of land of the university have been occupied by various organizations. Likewise, 125 ropenis of public land in Naikab has also been transacted by land mafias. During a press meet organized by the Tribhuvan University earlier today, our colleague had questioned the Minister for Education regarding a report on the issue which was published by Kantipur television. Minister Shrestha said that the report drew her attention. She said that a probe committee will be formed under the ministry and went on to claim that the process of reacquiring the land will commence from the premises of the university itself. Prior to this, we had presented a report about the university's land that has been occupied by various organizations and 125 ropenis of public land in Naikab that had been transacted by land mafias. We had also raised the issue of 108 ropenis of land that have been occupied by laboratory school. The meeting between 5 parties of the ruling alliance and the opposition sides to move obstructions at the Parliament has ended inconclusive after all of them remained firm on their stance. Speaker Devraj Ghimire had called for the meeting to ensure the Parliament session called for 10th of May moves ahead in a managed way and without obstruction. At the meeting, main opposition Nepali Congress had continued with its demand for a committee to probe into the alleged involvement of Home Minister Ravi Lammichhane in the cooperatives scandal. Ruling CPN-UML and Rashtra Swatantra Party has also continued with their stance, saying that committees could not be formed solely focusing on one person's alleged involvement. Speaker Ghimire called for more accountability from all parties to ensure effectiveness of the Parliament. Meanwhile, Minister for Home Affairs Ravi Lammichhane has registered a request at the Parliament Secretariat demanding for time in the upcoming session to speak on the issues raised against him. The minister has also urged main opposition Nepali Congress to allow him to address the Parliament at today's meeting. Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister Ravi Lammichhane has corresponded with Speaker Devraj Ghimire demanding for the time to address Parliament on the allegations thrown at him. Minister Lammichhane is of the view that his right to speak as a lawmaker had been constricted in the previous session. Speaking after the 5-party meeting called by the Speaker today, RSP President and Home Minister Lammichhane claimed that he should get to address the questions raised against him.
बयानमा पोलेको छैन उठ्यो ढ्यामढुममा उठ्यो एक पटक छेकियो बोल्न स्पष्टीकरण दिन आफ्ना कुराहरू राख्न कहीँ पनि पाइएन सिधै समिति छान्यो यस्तो हुन्छ र यस संसदीय अभ्यास यो हो र हामीले वर्षौंदेखि अनुभव गरेको र हामीले स्थापित गर्न खोजेको कुरा यो हो र हैन कहीँ कतै आधार नभएको हुनाले हामी स्पष्ट छौं त्यसपछि प्रमुख प्रतिपक्षले यसलाई विचार गरोस्.
Minister Lammichhane has argued that a parliamentary probe committee cannot be formed solely based on speculations and complaints, adding that it would set a wrong precedent.
सम्मानित अदालतले भ्रष्टाचार गरेको प्रमाणित गरिसकेको मानिस सदनमा आउने अनि कहीं कतै अभियोजन भए नभए कहीं आरोप प्रमाणित नभएको कहीं कतै उजुरी बाजुरी औतर दर्तै नभएको मान्छेको नाममा चाहिँ समिति बनाउनु पर्ने यही हो नजिर हाम्रो संसदीय मर्यादा त्यही हो.
The minister also informed that he had inquired with the Office of the Attorney General about any other complaints or applications filed against him and said that the office had clarified that there were no such cases filed based on what he called allegations from Nepali Congress.
समिति बनाउनु पर्ने आधार त एउटा स्पष्ट हुनु पर्यो नि, एउटा सामान्य आधार त हुनु पर्यो। त्यो आधार कहीँ कतै नभइसके पछाडि त्यस्तो नजिर बसाउने हो भने मैले तयार भनेको छु, त्यो बसाउन तयार हुनु पर्यो, सर्वदलीय सहमति गर्नु पर्यो कि कहीँ पनि उजुरी गयो भने, किन एउटा नजिर त बसिसकेपछि त्यस पछाडि के गर्ने त? भोलि त अर्कोले एउटाले उजुरी लिएर त्यहाँ पठाउला अनि फेरि संसदमा फेरि हंगामा गर्ने। आज म मन्त्री छु होला, भोलि अर्को मन्त्री हुनुहुन्छ होला, प्रधानमन्त्री हुनुहुन्छ होला, एउटा सांसद नै मन्त्री प्रधानमन्त्री हुने हो, सांसद हुने हैसियत नै गुमाउने किसिमको हो त कुनै एउटा उजुरी जुन दर्ता पनि भएको छैन, जसको काहीँ मुद्दै चलेको छैन भने त्यो नजिर स्थापना गर्ने हो भने त सहमति गर्ने नै कुरा त मैले भनिरहेकै छु नि।
Minister Samachar also claimed that the government had begun works to return the money of victims of cooperatives. He also said efforts were underway to bring one of the main accused, GB Rai, who has been absconding, and claimed the property of those guilty would be freezed and actions would be taken.
पहिलो चाहिँ जान नै भाग्न दिने अब जुन अवस्था सृजना भयो, सबै कुरा बाहिर आउँदा आउँदै पनि के कारणले त्यो रोकिएन। अब गइसकेको मान्छेलाई खोजी गर्ने कार्य जटिल अलिकति छ, किनभने दुई देश बीचको सन्धिको कुराहरू आएको छ, मलेसियामा भन्ने आशंकाहरू देखिएको हुनाले त्यहाँ हाम्रो सुपुर्दगी सन्धिका समस्याहरू छन्। त्यसका बावजुद पनि कूटनीतिक र राजनीतिक पहलबाट यसलाई सम्पन्न गर्नुपर्छ भनेर हामीले संवाद सुरु गरिसकेका छौँ। मेरो माननीय मलेसियाका गृहमन्त्रीज्यूसँग मेरो 10-15 मिनट जतिको टेलिफोन कन्भर्सेसन भएको छ। त्यो अब त्यसको नतिजा आएपछि त्यसका बारेमा यहाँलाई भन्नुला हामी निरन्तर रूपमा लागि परिरहेका छौँ र मेरो प्राथमिकता भनेको, सरकारको अहिलेको प्राथमिकता भनेको बचतकर्ताहरूको पैसा फिर्ता तत्काल सम्पत्ति रोकेर भए पनि दिन सुरु गर्ने, अरू मुद्दाहरू चल्दै गर्दा पक्राउ गर्ने प्रक्रियाहरू त्यो निरन्तर रूपमा अगाडि बढिरहन्छ, खोजी कार्य रहिरहन्छ।
Regarding Nepali Congress, Home Minister Samachar said the main opposition had been irresponsible towards the parliament and urged all concerned to support the government in formation of laws to control cooperatives' fraud. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we asked you, what's your take on Dashwood Stadium reaching the stage of losing international recognition? 70% voted for option A, negligence by National Sports Council, 22% for B, result of not carrying out monitoring, and 8% for C, blow to international image. And here's today's question. What's your take on Home Minister Samachar's request to the Parliament Secretariat for time to speak at the Parliament? Your options are A, the Minister should be allowed time, B, probe first, and C, it's a political gambit. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The Upendra Yadav faction of Janata Samajwadi Party, Nepal, has said that they will continue to support the government despite the party's split. Yadav has been serving as the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Health. Minister Yadav, who had returned Nepal last night after concluding his 13-day visit to the United States, had reached Balwata earlier this morning to hold a dialogue with Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal. During the meeting, Party Chair Yadav said that his party would continue to lend its support to the government. Spokesperson of Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal, Manish Suman, also reiterated his party's stance. Chair Yadav held a discussion with party leaders and cadres at the party office in Lalitpur's Balkumari today itself regarding the possible risk from the party's split. He expressed resentment against those who knew about the division within the party and kept it from him. He expressed discontentment with leaders, saying that he was unaware that the Ashok Rai-led group had tried to convince lawmakers that were in his favor. The Secretary of Ministry of Home Affairs, along with representatives from Armed Police Force, Nepal Police, and the head of the National Investigation Department visited the border transits of Changru and Tinkar in Bias. A team comprising Home Secretary Eknaran Aryal, Inspector General of Nepal Police Basant Bahadur Goar, Inspector General of Armed Police Force Raju Aryal, and Chief of National Investigation Department Hotraz Thapa reached the border territories to take stock of the situation. The team led by the Secretary of Home Ministry also interacted with the residents of Changru of Bias Rural Municipality 1. Local resident Yogesh Singh Bohra said that the high-ranking government officials were informed about their issues and their needs. In our Public Voice segment, today we've asked in several provinces what they think of the inability of government to spend development budget as planned and as announced. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
आवश्यक जुन ठाउँमा हुँदैन त्यो ठाउँमा बजेट चाहिँ दिने गर्छ त्यही भएर बजेट समयमा खर्चिन सकेको छैन
स्टेबल गभर्नमेन्ट हुन्थ्यो भने यसको लागि जुन पञ्चवर्षीय योजनाहरू जुन बनाइरहेको हुन्छ त्यसलाई खर्च गर्ने ठाउँ प्रशस्त मात्रामा छ
तयारी बिना बजेटमा घोषणा गर्छ
अस्थिर राजनीतिक कारणले गर्दा
बजेट सहज तरिकाले वितरण हुनुपर्ने त्यो नीति चाहिँ राम्रोसँग नबनेको जस्तो पनि लाग्छ
नेता जुन छ नि काम गर्नै सकिरहेको छैन के जुन पनि बजेटको पैसा आइरहेछ त्यो यस्तै लस गइरहेछ
सरकारले उचित काममा बजेट लगानी नगरिरहेको कारणले बजेट खर्च नभइरहेको छ
संघीयताको मर्म अनुसारको कर्मचारी व्यवस्थापन अहिलेसम्म पनि नभइसकेको कारणले
समयमा नै ठेक्कालाई चाहिँ स्वीकृति गरेर चाहिँ कामलाई अगाडि बढाउन सक्यो भनेपछि यो लक्ष्य अनुसारको खर्च नहुने कुराहरूलाई चाहिँ केही घटाउन सकिन्छ
बजेट छुट्याइन्छ त्यसमा अनुगमन हुँदैन
समयमा सत्ता परिवर्तनको खेल भइराख्ने कर्मचारी तन्त्रमा सर्ववर्ग लगायतका विभिन्न किसिमका खेल भइराख्नेले गर्दा
योजना अनुसारको गृह कार्य नभएकोले बजेट खर्च नभएको जस्तो लाग्छ
Welcome back. It's time now for Sports Update.
Sports News.
Minister for Youth and Sports, Biraj Bhakta Shrestha, has corresponded with the National Sports Council and the All Nepal Football Association for detail on the floodlights, field and security, among others, at the Dashrath Stadium that have not met the international or required standards. Yesterday, Asian Football Federation AFC had informed ENFA that it had scrapped the international recognition of the stadium after monitoring the state of the floodlights, the field, evacuation plans and security. Following the announcement, the ministry held a meeting with NSC and ENFA officials and then carried out a field monitoring. The minister has asked for clarification from the council. Meanwhile, the council has said it has in fact expressed reservations against ENFA's head Pankaj Nemmang for failing to coordinate with the AFC representatives. Member Secretary Tangkalal Khising said ENFA had not informed the council of the AFC monitoring of the stadium. ENFA head Nemmang has said the association had informed the AFC that it would address the problems within 10 days and said efforts are underway to hold the Nepal versus UAE match in the stadium. During the monitoring today, officials from ENFA and NSC had a few altercations as well. The minister then asked for details and clarification within 5 days and warned of action to both the entities otherwise. The Dashrath Stadium has played a key role in strengthening sports sector of the country. So far, Nepali football team has played 54 international games and many records have been broken in this very stadium. However, due to negligence on part of National Sports Council, the stadium has lost its international status. The stadium is at the southern end of Turikil, which at one point was the biggest field in Asia. The stadium, established some 67 years ago, hosted domestic tournaments in the beginning. It hosted the first international tournament in 1984 with the South Asian Games. Nepal had debuted in the stadium with a match against the Maldives. Since then, all international matches have been played in Dashrath Stadium. This includes the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, the Asian Cup qualifiers, Olympic qualifiers, SAF Championship, AFC Challenge Cup, among many others. Out of the 244 international matches played by Nepal, 54 were in Dashrath Stadium, in which Nepal scored 62 goals and conceded 53. In the 1999 South Asian Games, Nepal had defeated Bhutan 7-0 in this very stadium, making it the country's biggest win so far. However, Nepal also lost to India in the group stages by 4-0, which was also the loss with the biggest margin. Nepal had also defeated Afghanistan by 4-0 in 2003 at this very stadium. Nepal also scored its fastest goal in history in this stadium as Biraj Maharjan found the net within 2 minutes in the 2009 AFC Challenge Cup. Nepal has also defeated in the Dashrath Stadium in the 2013 SAF Championship as Jumanu Rai and Anil Gurung had scored. Last year, Anjan Bista scored a hat-trick in a friendly against Bangladesh, which was the first hat-trick by a Nepali player at the stadium. 6 months ago, Nepal had played its FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Yemen at the stadium. However, the stadium has now lost its international status. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.